best in the world. When you think of the best in the world, what is it? What is it that comes to mind?
Roger Federer.
The Dallas Mavericks?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, he's European, isn't he?
Very European.
When I think of the best in the world, I think of the Kings of Wrestling. Ring of Honor's longest reigning Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. The best team in Ring of Honor history and what I believe to be the best tag team in the world. The stage is set. Hammerstein Ballroom, June 26th. You have the 4 greatest tag teams in Ring of Honor. You've got the All Night Express. You've got the Briscoe brothers. You have Haas and Benjamin. And you have the Kings of Wrestling. And it doesn't matter whether it's 3 teams or it's 8 teams. We will flatten our foes with uppercuts and elbows. Especially you two, Haas and Benjamin.
Haas and Benjamin, don't get used to wearing those tag belts. You're just keeping those warm. See, New York City is the Kings of Wrestling's home turf. We have the advantage in New York City. We haven't lost a match, a tag match in New York City all through 2010. And it's not gonna change in 2011 when we're gonna win those belts back at best in the world.
The very place we won those belts for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the best in the world.
New York City.
Hammerstein Ballroom.
June 26th.
The best in the world. Kings reign supreme.
Tonight, a lot of unexpected things happened. The HOT was not so hot tonight, but we already talked about that. I want to touch on something else. Something that really surprised me is when these ears heard, my name is Jimmy Jacobs, and I'm evil. Jimmy Jacobs, I thought you were dead. I mean, you've been gone from Ring of Honor for so long, and you decide to show back up in our company? I don't know if you've heard, Jimmy Jacobs, but the HOT is ROH. And you want to talk about you've learned right from wrong, and now you've redeemed yourself. I'm sorry, Jimmy Jacobs, but a little $8 haircut from Bo Ricks does not make you a righteous person. And now in New York, they have you in the corner of Steve Corino. I've already been asked by a few people if I'm worried about that. Jimmy Jacobs, am I worried? Jimmy Jacobs, you don't even matter. So say it the truth!
Jimmy Jacobs, I heard with my own ears you tell everybody that you were the most evil person ever to step foot in a Ring of Honor ring. Well, look deep into these eyes, Jimmy, because this is a whole new kind of evil. You say you're a sponsor, you're a friend to Steve Corino. You're gonna lead him down the path to redemption. What kind of man leads his friend to shark-infested water and says sink or swim? Because that's what you've done, Jimmy. Steve Corino, you stuck your nose in my business once and you paid for it. You stuck your nose in my business twice and you paid for it. What makes you think that New York City is going to be any different? Because it's not.
You know, they say God created all men equal.
They were wrong.
This is the Latin Frank White, notorious 187 Homicide, who's making another comeback to my hometown, to the Rotten Apple, and that's New York City, the Homicide Ballroom. Man, good memories there. I've been through a lot of venues in the Homicide Ballroom, and now I'm gonna be involved. Nana, you're bringing your bodyguard. And his name is Rhino. Big Rhino from Detroit, Michigan. The man who does gore! Psh, get out of here. You coming to my home. You coming to my hood. No rules. No rules, Rhino. I know what capable you could do, but you don't know what I could do to you. Nana, I know you want to bring your punk-ass bodyguard because your little bitches are scared of me. You are scared of me. Right after I beat the hell out of Rhino, I'm going to put you in a body bag and send you to Ghana where you belong. Or you could be selling my DVDs in Canal Street or Knickerbocker in the hood. So Rhino, come and bring it. June 26th, Ring of Honor comes to NYC again. The Rotten Apple, Rhino, Homicide. Blah! No rules match. I can't wait because somebody's gonna get gore and it's not me. Blah!
Yeah? Well, how about this? I don't care what's going on in your gutter of a country. Is there a civil war in space? I think the satellite should still be working. Excuse me? Do you know who I am? I am Barrister R.D. Evans. Hello? Hello? Good grief. Homicide. I've seen a few episodes of Oz, so I know what your idea of justice is in prison. It's putting a shiv in someone's side in the showers because they didn't cough up enough cigarettes for protection. Unfortunately for you, this is the Huskow no longer. This is the real world, and there are real world repercussions. Like my lawsuit against you. And I know what you're gonna say. Shoo, I don't care that I'm getting sued. I ain't got no money anyway. Well, that's fine. Because if you don't, someone will. Do you have a wife? Do you have an ex-wife? Do you have any children you know about? Parents, siblings, distant relatives? Heck, if I have to, I'll go down to Puerto Rico. I'll trudge through the poverty and the pestilence and the syringes and the sex juices, and I'll walk up to a little shanty. Knock on the door. Excuse me, is this the side residence? See? And then I'll kick down the door and take everything in there. And on my way out, I'll see a woman holding a baby. He will, of course, be naked because I will have taken his clothes. Imagine it as maybe a distant relative of yours. And the only thing that any of them have left to their name is the pacifier in his mouth. And I'll look at the little fella, and I'll take that too. And he'll be crying. And the mother will look at me and she'll go, "Key," and I'll go, "Because tu familia el homicide hit me with a chair in La Cabeza." Hold on. Hello? Oh, Your Majesty. We're in the money? He said, do. Okay, well, you know what? I gotta call you back. Yeah. You've put your hands on every member of the embassy so far, with the exception of the divine Princess Mia. And I will not give you an opportunity to do that on June 26th. She is staying in Nana's mansion. And Tommaso Ciampa, he will face Colt Big Bum Cabana because he has defeated you twice and is ready to move on to more. You know, my advice normally comes at a very lofty price. So take it for free when I offer it. The embassy is all about more. But on June 26th, in the Hammerstein Ballroom, you should be concerned with the gore!
Here we go, Lancelot. This one's for you.
Ah, yeah, my ball. Good shot, though.
That's a tremendous shot. And today, is a tremendous day to be a bravado because we have Grandma up at the house preparing dinner for us, barbecue, all the sides you can imagine, buttermilk biscuits, nice game of croquet, nice weather, but most importantly, we're a few short days away from facing Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. Best in the world, New York City, the Hammerstein Ballroom. We're finally going to get a chance to make things right with you two. Because when you gave my brother a concussion, that's unacceptable. That is...
It's the office.
Yeah.
It's gonna be huge.
Answer.
Hello? Hi, yeah. I had called a few times. Thank you for getting back to me. Oh, the reason I was calling, we haven't got our itineraries yet for New York. What do you mean? Who? Well, hello? Hello?
Did you lose your signal?
No.
No?
No. They said we're not booked for New York.
We're not booked for New York.
That's what he said.
What about Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly? Are they booked for New York?
Yes.
Another undeserved opportunity, huh? Don't even answer. Hang up. Well, who are they wrestling? Who do they get to wrestle?
Generation Me.
Who is Generation Me?
Max and Jeremy?
I'm not familiar with the Max and
The Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks? I mean, don't get me wrong. The Young Bucks are a great up-and-coming tag team. They're getting better every time I see them, but last time they were in Ring of Honor, they lost to the American Wolves, they lost to the Kings of Wrestling, and then they beat it. So now it's two teams that are getting undeserved opportunities. No more grudge match?
No grudge match.
Well, Grandma told me before we left, she's already booked the tickets.
Well, I guess we're going to New York then.
No grudge match. We'll never get a chance to make things right. Grandma!
Christopher Daniels, tú eres la campeón de la televisión, ¿sí? Pero long time no defend, amigo. Pero now, ahora, es mi tiempo. Es la tiempo de El Generico. Tú no sabes El Generico. You don't know. Pero you will know. New York, Hammerstein. You will know El Generico. New television champion, amigo. I see you soon.